Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Life with Paji. It's been a while since I sat down here and talked because I've been sick for the last week, and it was horrible. All I could do was cry. It was a type of sickness. I had a virus, and the virus caused me to have like a swollen gland over here, and every day was chills and fever. It was horrifying. I couldn't even get up, let alone try to think of making a podcast. Like, I usually get up and do a podcast when I'm bored and I really think like I have nothing to do and I want to jog down some memories in my video journal. But man, I was dead. It was horrible, and being sick during this time of the pandemic going on and stuff. Like, obviously people are gonna be so worried. Like, my mom was so worried that I had COVID, but obviously we ruled that out at the start. And thankfully it was a virus, that common virus. But man, it felt horrible. And the first few days of the antibiotics, like the first batch of antibiotics they gave me, I didn't feel any different. I was just feeling horrible. And on the third day, I started puking my guts out. Like, I just could not even keep water in. Everybody was like, "Are you pregnant?" I'm like, "I'm on my period." It's just like, just because I'm a woman and I'm puking doesn't mean I'm fucking pregnant. But anyways, I had to go to the doctor again because, I'm not even keeping the antibiotics down. It's like, I don't even know if I'm getting better or not. Then they prescribed me another type of antibiotics. And the next day I had hives, all over my neck and my arms. It was the first time I had hives. I was allergic to penicillin, like that type of antibiotics. Then I went into the MD clinic again. Another batch of antibiotics. This time, after taking it, I actually felt better. I actually felt like my body was going somewhere towards healing. And finally, after a few days of that, I became, more normal. And my stool is still liquefying, if you know what I mean. But it's just I feel better. And oh my God, when you feel better after being sick for a whole week, it feels so weird, fading out to that. Just because you're am I better, or is it in my head? You're scared if you're you're doing too much and you go back to how your state was, and you don't want to because you're just fuck, I want to live. I want to live a normal life. I want to breathe normally. I want to feel the weather normally. It would be so hot, but I would feel so cold, because of my night chills and stuff. But finally I feel better. Yesterday I had a taco, didn't shit it out, so that's good. And I think I'm getting back to normal. So I'm still not going to the gym, but I think I'm gonna go for the first time tomorrow. We'll see. Just gotta get back at it. I lost so much weight because of this sickness. I could not eat, could not drink anything other than water or Gatorade. It was a nightmare, especially for me, someone that loves food so much. I could not even think of food the way I did, and it's so sad. It was sad. My boyfriend would be eating chicken, my favorite chicken, teriyaki mandis from this restaurant, and I'd be wanting to puke. It smelled so meaty. To be honest, fair enough. I would think that I was pregnant if I didn't know myself, but we're so careful. That is not in my brain. That's the thing. So yeah. But anyways, that's me. That's what's up with me, and hopefully, like, this week I will get back to how I was. A more enthusiastic mind, I hope. Hope you guys have a good week. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.